The story begins 14 years ago when a deadly fungal outbreak wiped out 94% of all animals. Without them, the entire food chain collapsed. Humanity starved, and bloody wars broke out across the world, each person fighting only to survive. Now, the greatest wealth is land where crops can still grow. We see a group approaching a farm, making their way to a house. One man says, "Your crops look good. We're just passing through. All we need is a little rest." But his companions quietly spread out, trying to sneak in from different paths. Suddenly, one of them is shot dead. In the next moment, one by one, the intruders fall. Inside, a young girl named Cookie defends her home, shooting down an attacker. Gunfire erupts. Most of the intruders are wiped out. Out in the fields, a woman named Haley fights back fiercely, taking down enemies. From a window, her daughter Rain opens fire. Meanwhile, Haley's son Emmanuel captures a woman trying to escape and kills her. After the battle, the family gathers to check the bodies. Haley's husband, Galen, and another daughter, Denise, join them. Suspicion rises. How did these intruders break through their defenses so easily? The family decides they need to tighten security around the farm, stronger than ever before. That night, the whole family sits together at the dinner table, discussing crops and security. After dinner, Haley gives Emmanuel a mission to deliver supplies to her friend Augusta. She warns him not to speak with strangers. One evening, Haley speaks with Augusta. Augusta warns her that a dangerous group of thieves has already attacked 3 farming families. She pleads with Haley to visit those families and train them in defense, but Haley refuses. For her, risking her own family's safety to help others is not possible. The next morning, Emmanuel sets out in a vehicle. After a while, he reaches an old, broken-down building. There, he finds a box labeled Augusta. He fills it with supplies and begins his return. Meanwhile, back home, Haley receives a call from Augusta. Augusta tells her that the Fleming family, farmers, have all been killed. Even the children. Their bodies were eaten. It was the work of a large, organized group of cannibals. Shocked and shaken, Haley listens in horror. On the road back, Emmanuel stops to swim in the river. Afterward, as he heads back, he notices a girl swimming there too. He is instantly drawn to her. Curious, he watches her through his rifle scope. The girl makes her way into the forest toward a hidden settlement. Back home, Emmanuel cannot stop thinking about her. He is lost in her memory. The next day, he returns to the river, but she doesn't appear. Frustrated, Emmanuel begins sketching her face, as if holding on to her memory is the only way to keep her alive in his mind. A few days later, Emmanuel, Galen, and Denise head to a warehouse, searching for supplies. As soon as they step inside, Denise is horrified. Bodies are hanging from a ceiling. Moments later, a group of soldiers appears. Guns are raised, aimed at each other. The soldiers claim they are from the army, here to help farmers. Galen asks, "Were you with the Flemings?" The soldier answers yes. Immediately, Galen opens fire, and the entire group is gunned down. As the soldiers lie dead, Galen explains to his children that they were imposters. The Flemings had already been killed long ago. Before leaving, Emmanuel suggests checking the bodies. Maybe something useful could be found. Galen agrees, telling him to hurry. Denise searches through a bag when suddenly, an old woman, pretending to be dead, rises and shoots her. The bullet tears into Denise's stomach. Emmanuel quickly shoots the woman dead. In the next moment, Galen rushes Denise back to the farm. Haley performs an emergency procedure and saves her life. Emmanuel, however, is crushed with guilt. It was his idea to search the bodies. Rain comforts him, saying, "Because of you, Denise is alive." Later, Haley tries calling Augusta, but there's no response. That night, Emmanuel hears strange sounds from the forest. He goes to investigate. In the darkness, he sees a girl. He shouts, "Stop! Don't move!" When she turns, Emmanuel is stunned. It's the same girl he had seen at the river. Frightened, she begs for help. The next morning, Galen and Haley give their children strict warnings. Even while sleeping, you must keep your guns close. They remind them that some people disguise themselves as soldiers, but in reality, they're cannibals. For them, it isn't just about land or supplies. Human flesh is a commodity too. Haley's rule is clear. Shoot first, ask questions later. Meanwhile, Emmanuel has hidden the girl in the cellar. He bandages her wounds, gives her water, and tries to earn her trust. The girl, angry, tells Emmanuel, "You kidnapped me." Emmanuel replies, "I'm only doing this because of my mother. She doesn't trust outsiders." That night, Emmanuel returns to her. He asks, "Who are you? Why are you here?" The girl asks for a radio, but Emmanuel refuses. She breaks down crying, "I just need to know if my people are still alive." Emmanuel softens, finally untying her. Then she reveals something big. "I only need the radio to contact Freeman Farm." Surprised, Emmanuel asks why. She explains, "My aunt told me. Only the Freemans can help." The two talk. Emmanuel admits his love for swimming. The girl shyly says, "I noticed you watching me at the river." The next morning, when the family gathers, Haley discovers Emmanuel is missing. Cut to another scene. The girl has Emmanuel's music player. She plays it, dancing to the song, while Emmanuel watches, smiling. But then his parents arrive. Without hesitation, Haley grabs the girl. Emmanuel is locked in the barn. Desperate, he tries to break free. Outside, Haley points her gun at the girl. "Tell me the truth. Who are you?" The girl, terrified, says, "My name is Dawn. I'm a nurse with a government program sent to provide medical aid to farms. But we were attacked." Haley doesn't believe her. She fires a warning shot. Terrified, Dawn blurts out the truth. "My Aunt Augustus sent me." Haley is stunned. Meanwhile, Emmanuel breaks out of the barn and runs to the control room. He desperately tries to contact Augusta over the radio, but there is no response. Haley storms in, furious. Emmanuel insists, "Mom, Augusta could be in trouble. We have to help her." But Haley, cold and firm, replies, "Augusta is a Marine. She can take care of herself. Our job is to protect the farm." Then she tells Emmanuel, "You have fallen for that girl's trap. That girl Dawn is lying to us." And then the fight begins between mother and son. Angry, he leaves the house. Emmanuel decides that he will go with Dawn to find Augusta. Both of them take a vehicle and leave. But Haley finds out that they are missing. She takes out her truck. Galen says this is a trap. Haley says, "I know, but Emmanuel forced me to leave." Meanwhile, Emmanuel and Dawn reach camp. But there is only silence. There is no sign of Augusta. On the farm, Galen sees that one CCTV camera is not working. He goes to check, and from far he sees a deer. But wait, deer and other animals were extinct. Then he realizes this is a cannibal wearing a deer mask. He knocks Galen unconscious. Masked cannibals jump on his body, and others sneak toward the farm. On the other side, Dawn takes Emmanuel to an old trailer. Here she tells a shocking truth. "Emmanuel, I lied to you. Cannibals sent me. They kidnapped my aunt and others, and I was forced to bring you here." Emmanuel is shocked. Then from behind, a shadow starts coming near. Haley reaches Augusta's house. There are only empty rooms, broken things. She is looking for her friend. Then from behind, a man hits her head and drags her into the basement. Haley wakes up and sees she is tied. Augusta is also injured, lying there. On the farm, Rain and Little Cookie see that all the CCTV signals are going off. Rain immediately understands. Cannibals have come. She tells her little sister to stay quiet and takes her rifle to the window. Cannibals move toward the house. Rain pulls the trigger. One by one, the enemies fall. But the other cannibals counter fire and break the window. Cannibals bite Galen's body. But Galen kills both cannibals. In the basement, Haley asks Augusta about the girl Dawn who came to the farm. Augusta, shocked, says the cannibals forced her. "I thought you would shoot her the moment you saw her." Haley promises she will get her out, but Augusta gives another twist. She says she has hidden some children who must be rescued. Just then, the leader of the cannibals enters the basement. Haley is furious when she sees that they are eating human flesh. She shouts, "You are animals." But the leader calmly replies, "You kill humans too. We are not so different. We are both only trying to survive." And right then, a man kills Augusta in front of Haley to eat her. Haley can do nothing. Now we see Emmanuel and Dawn. Three small children are eating food like they have not eaten in days. Dawn thanks Emmanuel. He understands her and says, "I will rescue your aunt." Meanwhile, Haley lies unconscious. A bald man comes to kill her, but Haley suddenly wakes, kills him, and takes his rifle. Then the cannibal leader arrives. On the farm, Galen sends his daughters into the basement, but Denise is still hiding upstairs in a closet. Galen decides he must save her. He strictly tells the other girls, "Stay here. Don't come out." Haley escapes from the basement, and at the door, she meets Emmanuel, who has come searching for Augusta. When he sees Augusta's dead body, he finally understands that everything Haley did was only for her family. Back at the farm, Galen goes upstairs. Rain hits a switch, and the whole house falls into darkness. Galen uses the darkness to his advantage and kills the attackers, but he is badly injured. Meanwhile, Emmanuel and Haley meet Dawn and the children. When Dawn learns her aunt is dead, she breaks down. At the farm basement, Galen somehow brings Denise down, but from blood loss, he collapses. The daughters panic, trying to save him. Rain checks the CCTV and sees two more people outside, pouring gasoline to burn the house. Injured, Galen says, "Let them come inside." Outside, as Haley and the children reach the farm, suddenly bullets rain down on them. Haley tells Emmanuel, "Take the children to the basement. I will handle this." Rain lets two cannibals inside. One holds a knife to Denise's throat. The other searches the area. Outside, Haley is shot, but she manages to kill more cannibals. Then her bullets run out. Now she has only one option: run. In the basement, one cannibal opens a hidden door. It leads to a secret room filled with weapons, and beside it a cabinet full of spices and herbs. The cannibal is thrilled because in this new world spices are rarer than gold. But Galen suddenly rises and shoots her dead. The other cannibal grabs Denise's hands, but she drives a knife straight into his back. Then Rain finishes him off. Moments later, Emmanuel and the children arrive in the basement. Rain is annoyed to see Dawn return, and now new children too. But Dawn ignores her and runs to help the injured Galen. Then Emmanuel decides he must go out again, because his mother is still in danger. Outside, Haley is moving toward the barn, but three cannibals surround her. Haley's body is wounded, yet she fights. With a knife, she kills two men, but the third cannibal stabs her from behind. Haley falls to the ground. When a man is about to deliver the final strike, Emmanuel arrives and shoots him. The cannibal falls, but Haley lies on the ground, covered in blood. Emmanuel begins to cry. Slowly, Haley closes her eyes. Then, we see some days later. Life is slowly returning to normal. The children are setting the table together for lunch. Everyone is supporting each other. And then, walking down the stairs, Haley appears. She was alive. And with this, the story ends.